Hey y'all, so I might actually diversify my content much later in my videos. So you may see some more content from me, and yeah, I'm so sorry for not making a video in a while. Yeah, that's it. Sorry for being unscripted. Hi, so you might be wondering, why is my avatar a bowl of spaghetti? Don't ask, I just wanted to do what the commentator in question was doing with their avatar. So hi, so I was gonna do a video on the F commentator's commentary on Umbrus, and then this popped up on in the material chat. So here's context, and I'm actually gonna give you context with an entire chain. So bear with me. So I'm going to call this the one-winged butterfly chain because legit deadass it looks like it, and also because it has more people on the other side rather than both sides. But whatever. Let me explain this chain. So, Chari5 made a everything is wrong with fill-in-the-blank type of video, and I think it the attention of Zacho's Red, who made a response on that same video. Then our good friends, the TTC, mainly Ephraim and Destroyer Shy. Ephraim was going to be mentioned a lot in this specific chain, so let's just keep that in mind, made a video on that. Then Emma's World made a commentary on the TTC, which in their commentary they don't mention the whole drama, or any of the whole chaos, which is okay. I can see why. Then we have two other people who decided to cover Emma World's commentary, Veritas and ShadowRuff777. They were not liked by each other's side, so they were destroyed by both sides. However, ShadowRuff777 isn't really important as they were only covered by Duotones and Ephraim, and no one wanted to fight on that end of the stick, more of Veritas since he was a bandwagon at the time. And it's just growing, so y'all can make that comparison, but whatever. Veritas is more important to the story, so let's keep rolling with him. Veritas was commentated by 6 other people, including Umbrus, Better the Human, which was a Joe commentary. I only added him because it was on the wiki and it was covered by him, so I added him onto the chain. Ephraim, Daisy, Master TP, and Peppa Tay. Peppa Tay was covered by Veritas' video. Also, he covered some points of Keyblade's video on Veritas, which caught the eye of commentator Umbrus. Umbrus made a quick commentary on Peppa Tay's video. Then, Ephraim, again, decides to cover the video on Umbrus. Then, Slumber covers Ephraim, which is a free shot commentary, which caught the eye of Ephraim and Creepy Communist. They both make their videos. However, today's creator saw Ephraim's video and decided to cover some of the video, and I'm going to cover that video back. Anyway, let's start this video.
So Slumber did a commentary on my recent commentary on Umbrus, and well, I didn't think it was particularly good, so I'm going to cover it.
No shit, I thought you were going to cover it because it was amazing.
No context. We're just thrown into the video, which is why I decided to add context before we even began. We're not even given anything. We're just strapped in without notice. But on to what Porridge was saying, this isn't really a good point to make, as it literally adds nothing to what he was even explaining. Also, this isn't even a good point to start with. Like, okay, thank you for giving us nothing. Cool?
One that dresses like an Embor. The one that got away. In another life, I would be your girl.
Whoever that person is, they are incredibly unfunny.
What does this have to do with anything? This just comes out as not funny and more of, oh, I hate this guy for singing. This is what it sounds like, dead ass.
If TP really took the view of Umbrus, that being that it does matter and is worth criticizing, and not the view of people like myself and Pepper, that being it doesn't matter and isn't really worth criticizing.
Do not use real people, it is weird. For the most part, one could not give a shit about if you use people as your stills. I believe it is weird, but I won't comment on it. But if someone is using a 100-year-old political figure who is horrible, I might have problems with it. That is all I wanted to speak out.
I'm gonna play this for you since you cut him off before even making a point. I'm also gonna play the rest of what he was trying to say since you don't even try to get the context of the video.
I mean, I guess, but you can't use what somebody didn't say as evidence of a general consensus. That's not how evidence works. Especially given both TP and I had ample opportunity to criticize Veritas for his avatar specifically if we actually felt like doing so. Hell, TP even drew attention to Veritas' avatar at a couple of points, which Umbra showed in her video.
Ephraim flat out doesn't mention it, and TP mentions it on 2 separate occasions. The first being a joke.
I forgot. What was I doing here again?
Hello everyone, it is I, Veritas.
Oh, right. Yeah, I still do commentaries. Anyways, I'm gonna recover from the Katy Perry whiplash, so I'll let this guy explain the degrees. It's not like he's wrong about them, and I don't want to explain it myself.
And the second being less of a point about Katy Perry being used as an avatar as a concept, and more so to call out Veritas' point about Emo's incoherent avatar pictures for being somewhat hypocritical.
What do you mean lack cohesion? There's absolutely cohesion in all the Vriska images she's using, because they're all Vriska. It's not even like he doesn't credit them. Sure, it's not in video, but there's an entire Google document in the description that does just that, and it does not stop being credit. But hey, you want to talk about cohesion? Let's look at Katy Perry. You know, your avatar for this video. The one who had the hairstyles that range from the 1950s to Blade Runner California. The one that dresses like an Embor. The one that got away. In another life, I would be your girl.
If TP really took the view of Umbris, that being that it does matter and is worth criticizing, and not the view of people like myself and Pepper, that being it doesn't matter and isn't really worth criticizing, wouldn't TP have said so in his commentary?
There you go! Also, your point literally has nothing to do with what Ephraim was even saying. Like, how does this correlate to what he was even talking about in the first place? So, I think this is a joke video. But even then, this doesn't really make me laugh as much as, huh? Like, don't get me wrong, I get what you were trying to do, but their jokes come off as flat and come off as confusing. The points were either cutting big portions of the video to make a big point, or not even making a point at all. I don't have anything else, since I wanted to get a bit easier on this, but also wanted to make a point on it, since I think this is a troll, but whatever. Also, I want to talk about the whole tagging people in description. Like, I'm going to ask you this. What does this do? How does this help anyone? Why are you tagging your own art target in the description? Like, that's not going to help anyone. It's just very spiteful and not helpful in the slightest. Hope this ends, because good God, this chain will probably not end anytime soon. So goodbye, people.